Alright, everyone, yes we are. What's up, guys? It's McKinley Crain here, and since Halloween is coming up, I decided to, kind of do a Halloween video. So I'm gonna be reviewing a horror movie today, and I'm going to be doing my spoiler-free movie review of a horror movie today. And this horror movie is a horror movie that I saw, like, 2 months after it came out. It was in the middle of quarantine. It had just been released on, like, VOD. I watched it digitally. And it's one that I really enjoyed. And this horror movie was The Invisible Man 2020. Now, let's get into it. So, this movie is actually a reboot of a movie that was a reboot, which was a reboot of an original 1933 classic horror movie about a dude who drinks a potion who makes him invisible. But the thing about this movie is, it doesn't have anything to do with potions. There is an invisible man, but, it doesn't have anything to do with the potion. The thing about this particular movie is that it's more modern. It's more of a modern take on it. Anyway, and I'll explain later. So, this movie, the main character of this movie is this woman named Cecilia, who escapes from an abusive relationship with her rich boyfriend Adrian. Adrian, who wouldn't let her leave. Because he's powerful like that. And so she just escapes and takes off. And after that, he apparently commits suicide. And she's just like, well, at least he's not looking for me anymore. And the thing is, she knows that she should feel relieved, but strange things start happening at the place where she's staying with her friends. At the safe house. Strange things start happening. She starts getting all paranoid. She starts hearing noises and just seeing things that wouldn't apply to the law of physics, and just don't make any sense. And she starts to think that she's being watched, and that Adrian is the one watching her. And she doesn't know how. She thinks he's doing it, but she thinks he's doing it. And this has a vast effect on her. It affects the way she behaves, it affects the way she interacts with her friends, and it causes her a lot of pain and stuff. And, everybody doesn't know whether to believe her or not. Most people think she's lying. The neat thing is, we as the audience don't even know the whole story. Like, the movie kind of gives us a clear picture of what's happening, but it doesn't reveal every single little detail about it at first, which is great and makes the rest of the movie even better and builds suspense. And this is a very suspenseful movie. I love the whole suspenseful psychological feel of this movie, and I love the whole just awesomely paced, gripping feel and just format of this movie. It was awesome. There are a lot of strong performances in here from all of the characters, especially from the main character, Cecilia. She's a great horror movie protagonist, and just the way she handles everything is just so entertaining and gripping, and at certain times clever. Sorry about that, I had to pause the video. It's just, like I said, it makes for a very compelling story, and it makes for one of the best horror movies I've seen in a while. And it just shows me how good horror movies can be and how entertaining they can be. And the ending is very satisfying in a kind of bittersweet way, which makes this movie even better. And I like the dark aspects of this movie. Makes the movie even better. And this is a great movie, and you should, if you're a fan of horror or psychological thrillers, I would definitely recommend checking this movie out. I'm going to give this movie a 100% out of 100%, which is the equivalent of an A+. Like, subscribe, join the notification squad. I will return.